Mhm. Styling my hair, taking the time. How do I look? um, Hello, and here's my recap from last week, January 7th. Um, I wanted to wait and give you my recap until after I met with the PT. So I met with the PT yesterday. Pretty good news. I felt really good leaving. Um, he he basically knocked down the idea of me having a labral tear in my hip, which was interesting. He does not think that's the issue because of my range of motion and flexibility in my hip and my hamstrings. He's like, I don't think that's what the problem is. So he felt like it was more of a piriformis tendonitis thing happening with, and this is my glute pain, the glute pain and the hip pain that I was having. So he just basically showed me a stretch that I should be doing for that. And then we talked about my back. He thinks there may have been just a minor lat strain on that left side, and that he thinks that is due to lack of range of motion in my thoracic spine. So he gave me a ton of exercises to add to my warm up and a couple of stretches that I should do after I do my training. So I added those in yesterday and today. Um, yesterday, was it yesterday? Yeah, yesterday I did light squats, 50%, and everything felt fine. Today I did light deadlifts, 50 and 60%, and everything felt really good there too. No issues, no back seizing up. So I am feeling positive and relieved. So I'm assuming maybe now what we'll do is slowly build up on the percentages. And just be attentive to any pain that I might be getting in the back. But that is that. That was the appointment. So I was really happy to walk away and not hear any horrible news. It's something that can definitely be fixed, easily fixed, if I just do my homework, do my diligence, and make sure I keep doing these stretches and these warm up exercises. I am going to see him once a week for like the next 3 weeks, and really that's it. And then it'll be on me to keep it going. Um, Other than the back seizing up during the deadlifts and the squats last week, everything else felt great. Bench felt great. My box squats felt great. I think um, you have very little to review from last week because after bench or after squats on Friday, after the back seizing up, I didn't bench, and then I don't think I did some accessories on Saturday, and that was it. But I started back up with everything on Monday, just kind of adjusted the weight and percentages. Um, I benched and that felt awesome. So, very little to review from last week. Mainly just wanted to give you the update on what the PT said. And then also I think you asked me how I feel like things are going, and I think everything's going really well. I'm happy so far. I think you're right, it's been 4 weeks or maybe even longer than that. I want to say 6 or 7 weeks, but um yeah, I think you've been professional, you've been attentive, you've been um I had all these words in my head and now I'm forgetting all of them. But informative, like anytime I had a question, you had, an answer back and reasoning behind it, making adjustments as we go along, being very patient with me as I make these changes, not only dealing with the injuries, but also just changing from, to a new coach and a new way of programming and just giving me time to adjust to all those things. Um, yeah, so everything I feel like is going really good so far. I'm excited for this year for 2019. It's going to be awesome. I'm excited for my first meet coming up. Um, at some point, I want to figure out how we can meet. Maybe I was thinking maybe I'll come down to LA for some kind of fitness seminar or lifting clinic or something. I don't know. I'll figure out a way to get down to Southern California at some time, hopefully before nationals, so I can meet you. And yeah, like this week so far is going really good. I'll have a better recap for you and then more to look at. So that's it. All right. See you later. Bye.